Yo, what's going on, traders? So this is a weekly outlook video for July 4th week. So June 30th and July 1st. And it's going to be an interesting week because it is July 4th, which is Independence Day here in the United States. And that's Thursday. And what makes it interesting is that we have NFP on Friday. So because of that, I think NFP is going to be pretty quiet. Because we have July 4th and then July 4th weekend right afterwards. So typically I would expect it to be a big market mover, but because of the holiday, I don't think it's going to make much difference. But you can see, we do have unemployment claims from Canada and then our NFP. But, because of that, because of the holiday weekend and stuff, maybe potentially the Wednesday numbers could be more of a market mover. So I think that's something to keep in mind here. And then Wednesday's going to be big too because we have FOMC meeting minutes. So a bit of a double whammy for sure. Euro CPIs, so inflation out of the Eurozone. Fed Chairman Powell Tuesday. So Tuesday and Wednesday before July 4th, I think it's going to be pretty big, and more than likely the market makers are going to try and pack as much volatility, movement, positioning as possible. So let's take a look at the dollar and some of these cross pairs specifically. So I've been talking about these cross pairs in the weekly outlook video. GA, man, I really am kicking myself in the butt for missing this trade. This is like a perfect setup, for what I'm looking for in the 4-hour time frame. But you can see a lot of these across the board. Euro AUD, which I actually got some pretty decent plays in Euro Aussie. Euro CAD actually looks pretty good. I might actually enter this going into the weekend. Usually not ideal, but let's look at Pound CAD. Pound CAD, we kind of hit this bottom here, got taken out at entry, so thankfully we're not moving into the negative territory here, but might take a short here on Euro CAD right after this, right after I do this. So one of the things that I do is I like to have my 4-hour time frame, and then I formulate my moving averages for the 1-hour time frame. So essentially I'm looking at a 4-hour time frame with 4 times as many candles, right? So man, this looks pretty solid. We got a nice little order block right here, right into our Fibonacci kill zones. So be looking for price to roll over here, and I think this could be a really solid, potentially play. So liking the looks of that, but getting into what's going on with the dollar here, let's take a look at Euro USD, right? So Euro is another one that has gone sideways, caught a nice little short here for about 40-50 pips, and then price just really kind of has gone sideways from there. GU, very similar situation, although this could have been a really good play. Breakdown out of support here midweek. So this is what it looks like. We're consistently making new lows here. New Zealand dollar. Now we're actually getting up into kill zone as well. So you can see I've been playing these dollar pairs all week, and of course actually it's Friday when I'm making this this video because just to get it set up ready for the weekend. So if any crazy news happens, of course we had the debate last night, and that was interesting to say the least for sure. But so who knows what could happen over the weekend these days. So really like Euro CAD, and I thought in a lot of ways some of these cross pairs we're going to see a bigger pullback, or a bigger pullback to this imbalance, fill up this gap right here, and we still might. But hasn't happened yet, and it looks like price is wanting to roll over. And if we look at the dollar index here, you know, we've been consistently making higher highs, and you know, with the dollar strength, but maybe we will start to see a little bit of a deeper. Here we go. We're trading in a bit of a channel right here, right? So maybe we'll see more of a pullback for the dollar, for dollar strength, but it's looking pretty strong. So that will be what I'm going to be watching going into the week, especially with Fed Chairman Powell speaking on Tuesday. Wednesday we have ADP, which might be a sit-in for the NFP since we have July 5th or July 4th and the July 4th weekend, and then also the Fed FOMC meeting minutes, which I think is going to be massive. So let's crush it. Let's have an awesome week, everybody. We have a promotion going on with Top One as well for the 4th of July. Check that out. 40% off for the 4th. So don't miss that while you can. And let's crush it this week, everyone. Peace.